What's going on, guys? It's Snoop603 for Shustybang, and I just want to talk to you about a couple things. First off, the great good news. It is great good. DICE has announced they've officially quadrupled the amount of servers on Xbox and PS3, and those are the DICE official servers. All the just regular rules, everything that we're used to from when the game first launched. It's not exactly new news, but it's not old. You know, it was really, it was announced as of last week, so not a big deal. Something that I myself didn't see until a couple days ago, and I felt that, you know what, this is something important I should share with people. And it also kind of got me to thinking on the state of BF3, and I had to ask myself, and it's something I want to ask you guys, and before you answer, before you start typing away, please wait till the end of the commentary, because I have a lot to discuss. It's a lot of things I want to throw at you, and it all kind of revolves around why I think BF3 is getting stale. And I have some specific questions to you guys as to where you think it's going, its life expectancy, all that. So, first and foremost, do you think BF3 is getting stale? Me personally, and I'm sure you guys have noticed, I've been getting kind of frustrated with this game lately, and I honestly think that the game is getting kind of stale for me. Now, there's some very specific reasons as to why I feel this way. First and foremost, it's the lack of normal servers. Now, I know that I just said that DICE quadrupled them, so that is good, but in all honesty, quadrupled. I mean, we're talking, so for North America alone, we've gone from maybe 30 DICE official servers upwards to 120 to cover how many millions of people? And that's not like, we're not talking 120 conquest and then 120 rush, then 120 TDM servers. Just 120 total. That's split up between conquest, rush, TDM, squad deathmatch, squad rush, and close quarters. So when it boils down, if you actually go in and look, there are almost no DICE certified conquest servers. There's a decent amount of rush, there is a shit ton of team deathmatch, but nothing like conquest. And I think the reason that is reason number two why I think the game has become just not very fun for me. There are sorry, backtrack. Because of the lack of servers, obviously that means we have a shit ton of rented servers. And that to me is flat out ruining this game. There's no good balance between what you find in a DICE certified server now and what you find in one of these rented servers. These rented servers, for the majority of them, have these stupid rules, ridiculously high tickets, admins that absolutely abuse their powers. It's not enjoyable. That and the balancing is rarely ever balanced. There is no such thing as balance on the majority of these servers. And the skill levels, it's insane. Like, you go, at least with originally before you could rent out all these servers, you had a nice kind of mixture, if you will, of skill levels. You had a couple of noobs here and there, bunch of mid-range guys, and then some, really good people, some tryhards. When I feel like that the only thing you can find now is servers full of noobs or servers full of all the really, really good people. I don't feel like there's that much middle ground left in this game anymore. And it can be tough because getting into a game with a lot of good people really wouldn't be that big of a deal if the teams are balanced. And I'm finding that rarely are these teams balanced. One of the other really, really big things that I think is contributing to my more frequent stress during my gaming sessions, the last patch or two, there's two things that they were supposed to address. One is fixing the game sounds from dropping out. I don't know about you guys. There are a couple people that have talked to me about it, but the game sounds drop out far more than they ever did before, and my god is it annoying. It is really, really difficult to try and figure out what the hell is going on when you can't hear anything. You have no idea if someone's shooting at you unless they're getting, full suppression on, and even then, it's kind of hard to tell without the game sounds also being adversely affected when you're getting shot. It's very, very difficult to kind of keep track of what's going on, and I find myself dying far too often when I can't hear what the hell is going on. It's really, really stressful. It's bothering me to no end. The other thing that the patch was supposed to address was flares on vehicles. I don't know about you guys, but flares are fucking useless. For the life of me, I can't understand what the hell they did, but whatever they did, they need to fix it. They need to bring it back to the way it was when it first came out, because it's just atrocious, and it's the lack of consistency. I don't think that they're underpowered or overpowered or there's an imbalance. They're just not consistent whatsoever. You can flare out in a chopper at the same exact time if you're getting shot by, locked-on missiles from another chopper, okay? You can flare out the same exact time 5 times in a row, guaranteed 2 times out of those 5, you're going to get hit. And I don't know what the hell the reasoning is for that. But, you know, whenever the Fake Thriller and I are trying to get a chopper, and we don't anymore because of problems like this. We flare out at exactly the same time every time, and we know we're doing it right, but it doesn't work all the time. And that's incredibly frustrating because we know we're doing things right, but the game's kind of broken. Like, I know they're supposed to fix it, but I feel like they've made the problem far worse, and I honestly would love to see them fix it because it's really, really ruining the game. And I know that that's what Battlefield 3 is supposed to be about. A lot of it's supposed to focus and center around vehicle gameplay. Well, I don't enjoy doing that because there's no consistency in how the vehicles are supposed to work. So what's my incentive? At least I know on the ground I can count on certain things to happen when, you know, when the game sounds like dropping out. So those are my reasons why I feel that at this point BF3 is getting stale. So moving forward, how long do you guys see BF3 lasting for you? And let's be honest about this. I know Fake Thriller just kind of touched upon this recently, but let's be really honest. We know we have a couple of DLCs coming up. We have got the next one coming up in just a week, actually, for BF3 Premium PS3 players. But, I don't know. You know, honestly, there's a lot of new games that are right around the corner that all look pretty good. And I'm not saying I'm getting ready to completely abandon Battlefield 3, but I'm saying that there's quite the potential for me, at least on my part, to do almost nothing with this game moving forward, pretty much from like October and on, because I'm bored with it. If it stays the way it is now, I don't see myself playing this into the new year and just not caring about any of the upcoming DLCs. I might play it enough. Actually, sorry, I will say I will play it enough just to get out the weapon reviews, but beyond that, this game has pretty much run its course for me. As it is currently now patched, it has far too many issues that, while it doesn't really have anything to do with balance-wise, it's adversely affecting the quality of the game, and it's bothering me to no end, and it's just become unenjoyable. Until they fix these things, there's no incentive for me to play it. And I'm not saying that from like a, oh, you know, woe is me, I wish they'd fix the game just for me, because this is how I see it. But, hey, I mean, everyone has their personal preferences, and my personal preferences are not aligned with how this game is playing for me right now. It's just nowhere near as fun as it was when it first came out, and I would love to see DICE kind of tool back some of these changes. So aside from that, let's go over the questions that I want you guys to know, or what I want to know from you guys. Do you think BF3 is getting stale? Do you see it lasting for you? And be honest about it. Like, I know you guys, there's some of you that just fucking flat out love this game, and that's fine. But, you know, I'm willing to bet that some of you are just going to kind of like, you know, knee-jerk reaction it. Think it through. Be honest with yourself. I really want to know, do you see BF3 lasting for you? I don't care if it does or it doesn't. I just, honest answers are always good. Do you think the remaining DLCs will be enough to retain the BF3 fan base until Battlefield 4? That, to me, that's huge, because I know with them spacing out all these DLCs, they should potentially be able to retain a lot of people and keep their fan base happy, but I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it's enough. And do you think the game needs more patching for anything other than weapon balance? I don't want to hear about anything weapon balance related. There's going to be more on that later. I promise there's going to be another good, long, hopefully multi-opinion based commentary on that. Maybe like a round table, because I have a lot to say on that matter. So those are the questions I would like to know. Get back to me, guys. Leave comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Go ahead, leave a like or a dislike, depending on how you felt about the video. And if you don't have anything to add about this discussion, at least give me some feedback on what you guys think of my very first game I did on Xbox 360. By the way, I still hate those controllers. But other than that, I've rambled on long enough. I'll let you guys go. This is Snoop603 for Shustybang. I'll catch you guys later.